Hey there, Firman family. Today we are going to honor all the dads out there. We've got Father's Day coming up this weekend, and we wanted to talk to you a little bit about some of our favorite Father's Day gifts from Firman Power Equipment. By the way, if you see on the screen there, you've got Dad Life YouTube video medley. I encourage you to check that out. It's very funny. So these guys are pretty creative. About a little 3.5 minute video, the Dad Life YouTube video medley. Check that out when you get a chance. But before we start, Megan and I have been involved with an initiative by the Professional Generator Manufacturers Association, PGMA, and it's really all about generator safety.
Absolutely. Keeping your family safe from carbon monoxide, making sure that you know everything that you need to do to keep your family safe so we can avoid any danger or deaths.
Injuries,
Injuries. It's super important to us that what we're making for you is safe for your family.
So the initiative is called Take It Outside. The website is takeyourgeneratoroutside.com.
Yep.
We encourage you guys to check this out. Go to this website, watch the videos, read the fact sheets. Really, the danger that we're talking about is carbon monoxide. So when you're running a generator, what comes out of the exhaust pipe is the same as what comes out of the exhaust pipe on your car.
Yes.
And I think everybody knows not to run their car in their garage. Certainly
closed space.
Right,
Yeah.
very dangerous. But a lot of people, unfortunately, don't know the same thing about portable generators. And sadly, every year there are quite a few deaths that come from the misuse of portable generators.
Yeah.
People are running them in their garage or they're running them in their basement. But what's interesting about carbon monoxide is it weighs about almost exactly the same as air. So anywhere that air can go, carbon monoxide can go too. So it does. Some people think, oh, well, it settles down by the ground, or they think it rises up. And I've heard so many people say that they think that they can run their generator in their garage if they just crack the garage door, and that's just not true.
No.
It won't all just go out under the garage door.
And you can't tell. It's odorless. It has no scent.
Right.
It really is.
It's really dangerous.
A silent killer. So.
Even in places that you think might be okay, like in a carport, for example, anywhere it can concentrate, it can become dangerous. Or on a porch, a front porch or a back porch.
Yeah, if they have an open patio, if they have like a screened in, then it's fine because the windows and doors are closed. But if you even have a crack in your window, or if you don't have a good seal under your door, that can seep in, and just that small amount can be so harmful to your family.
We talk about how important it is to run your generator at least 20 feet from any dwelling, 20 feet from your home.
Yes.
And sometimes people think that's overkill, but when you think about it, let's say like here in Arizona right now, it's over 100 degrees. So my house is completely buttoned up. All the windows are closed, all the doors are closed, and the air conditioning's on, and it's circulating the air inside the house. But, you might think, well, there's no air getting in the house. But of course there is. If there wasn't air getting in, we would suffocate.
Absolutely.
So if there's air getting in the house, the carbon monoxide can get in the house too, which is why, again, it's so important. Keep your generator at least 20 feet away from any dwelling.
And that's super important because sometimes you have wind that's blowing air towards your home. So that's why that 20 feet is so detrimental. Like, it just creates enough space and a buffer for if there's wind and if you're not shooting your fumes out into a different direction and they're coming back at your home, at least they're far enough that they're not going to get into your home and harm your family.
Super. So please check out takeyourgeneratoroutside.com and tell your friends and family about it. It is really important.
We also have a blog on our website as well that will tell you about that as well.
You want to go to it?
Yeah, so if you don't remember that website, the Take It Outside website, you just go down to the very bottom. The page. If you go up, sorry. Is it on here? Oh, yeah.
We're on the Firman website, firmanpowerequipment.com, and you can go to support and then blog.
Yep.
And...
yeah, you're right. The second page.
On the second page, there's quite a few. I think you and Coralie have been writing a lot of these blogs. Yeah. CO Alert Technology. Take It Outside.
We have a lot of really good blogs in addition to the Take It Outside. So this kind of just summarizes everything that's on that Take It Outside page. But you should go to the Take Your Generator Outside website if you can. But here it just sums up everything that you need to know. It's so important to know the symptoms. A lot of people If you think you're wanting things the right way, but you're cutting corners, here are things you should absolutely keep in mind. We don't want you to cut those corners. And if you do follow the instructions and you are aware of these symptoms, you can just make sure that you're ahead of the curve. So you're catching it if anything is.
Can't emphasize this enough. It's so important.
No.
So important.
Yeah. If you're feeling any of those symptoms, move your gen further. Like, it just doesn't hurt.
So, back to the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Father's Day is coming up this weekend.
So quick. Yeah.
And I'm a father. So
happy early Father's Day.
Thank you. So I know that there's so many things that you can get dads for Father's Day. But a lot of dads out there probably have been wanting and craving a generator.
Oh, yeah.
And so you might be thinking, well, gosh, what would the dads like to get?
What would the dads like? Yeah.
So there's a lot of ways to figure that out. You can certainly go to our buying guide at the top, and you can do some selections here based on what they're going to run and things like that. But today, I just want to point out some of my favorites.
Yeah, I think that will be helpful because honestly, as a future wife, it will make my life so much easier if I just knew things that maybe my husband would like,
Well, let's take a look. So we're going to click shop, and then I'm going to start with our Whisper series.
Ooh, yeah. That's a great one, especially for campers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Super close attention.
The Whisper series they're going to be quiet, they're going to be fuel efficient, they're going to be lightweight, and they're going to provide it's high NITO factor. Very cool.
Yeah. And these will fit in some of your camping storage compartments in the back of your trucks.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is actually the one that I use for my toy hauler. It's our model W03383. Yeah. It is 3,300 watts running, 3650 peak. It's 120 volts. It has that TT30R RV ready outlet on it.
Remote start.
Yeah,
I'm
and it's
so
remote start,
that.
you guys.
120 feet away from your campsite. That is killer.
What's amazing about this is, my wife and I camp a lot, and we have a toy hauler. And, in the morning, I typically get up before her, and I want to start coffee. I've got my Keurig there.
You don't want to upset her by waking her up, though.
Right. Our built-in generator is essentially right under the bed. It's in a compartment from outside, but it's under the bed.
You got to move her.
It's going to shake. It's going to make noise. It's going to wake her up.
She's going to hear you, yeah.
Yeah. So I've got one of these that's 25 feet away at the end of the cord.
Nice.
And the old remote I've got hanging right from the cabinet above the coffee maker.
I like that.
Hit the button, it starts up. You don't even hear it. It's just purring. And I can make my coffee and do everything I need to do. I can start the air conditioning if I want to.
See, I'm jealous of her because I wish that was the reason why my guy turns the gen on. No, he's up getting everything going. Me, I'm up before everybody.
Oh, right.
But everybody's asleep before me, and I have to shut the campsite down. So this would be great because I have a million things to do. And at the end of the night, I'm not going to remember to go and shut that gen off. And this will just be... Put it on our keychain that's right by the door, so when I forget, I turn all the master lights off. I could just turn that gen off. That's great.
I think too, so many of the things that guys have or want, it has to do with bragging rights.
It does.
So having that remote start, I'll tell you, when we're camping and people realize, they're like, wait a minute, and they see that you've got a remote start.
Yeah.
The other thing that's amazing about it is it's only 58 decibels, so many times when we're camping, we've used this in state campgrounds where they don't allow noisier generators. This is only 58.
They're very strict.
Oh, they're really strict.
Very strict.
Yeah. And not only are they strict, in all the national parks, you have to be less than 60 decibels.
Yep.
But so this is 58. But not only that, but you just don't want to be that person in the campground with the noisy generator.
You don't.
And I've had so many people walk by and go, how is quiet, where did you get it?
It really is a big deal. You're spending an entire holiday weekend most times, or even just a weekend, an off weekend away. The last thing you want to do is upset your neighbors.
That's right.
At a campsite.
That's right. So this is definitely my favorite with our inverter generators.
I like that.
Let's talk about maybe another inverter generator that's second favorite. I'm going to go to dual fuel.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah, we're going to go to page 2 here and look at our WH03042. So what's great about this dual fuel inverter is that it's 3,000 watts running. 2,700 watts running, 3,000. wait a minute, 3,000 watts running, 3,300 watts peak.
Yeah.
It's electric start, but it'll also run on propane. So
which is great.
so easy.
So easy.
And it actually it smells cleaner. You know, like we've run, you know, at events where we do outdoor trade shows, we've run on both gas and we've run on propane. Recently, just about 3 weeks ago, we were in Flagstaff, Arizona, doing the Overland Expo.
Yeah.
And we ran one of these inverters. We had it actually just right by the tongue of our big Firman trailer.
Yeah.
It was a big outdoor show, so we were able to run it outside. And what's incredible is it was only about 10 or 12 feet away from where we were talking to everybody as people are walking up to the trailer. And they're saying, oh, you know, you have these dual fuel inverters, you know. And I go, yeah, there's one running right over there. And people don't even hear it. You know,
great.
like, and they walk over and they're like, what the heck? You know, how is this thing so quiet?
Yeah.
The other thing that was really amazing is we were running probably about 25% load. So we were running, we had a coffee maker. We were making coffee occasionally. We were pretty much the most of the day we ran a Pit Boss grill, you know, so a pellet grill. And then we had some lights. We had a couple of fans. We were charging cell phones and computers and laptops, but probably about 25% load. But on one 20-pound propane cylinder, we ran for 25 hours.
Whoa.
So the first day of the show was 9 hours, and we ran all day, 9 hours.
Okay.
Then the next day of the show, 9 hours. Then the next day of the show was 7 hours. So 25 hours total, and we still had, like, we hadn't burned up all the propane.
That's great.
It's incredible.
Can you imagine how much, like, I mean, I feel like going camping, like, that would be a great...
Yeah, it's so
That's
nice.
all I have to bring? And maybe a backup?
Well, and if you did that and you had 1.8 gallons of gas in the gas tank, then you get another 9 to 10 hours on gas.
That's awesome.
I mean, it's amazing. What that means is you could get away with going for a 3-day weekend of camping and just bring a propane tank and maybe fill the gas tank, and you don't need to bring anything else.
I like that.
So really awesome.
That's important to dads, I'd say.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't have to worry about any of that when we go camping. I feel
bragging
like
rights.
making his job easier. Do you know what I mean? Like making dad's job easier with whatever activities you're doing. I don't think about those things. Like I don't think about the gas. I don't think about the generator. I let him handle that stuff.
It's of course our inverters. This one also has that TT30, so you can plug it right into your camper, your RV. A couple of 120 volt outlets. It has a 12 volt outlet. That 12 volt outlet comes with charging cables, and this is going to be on the 33 or the remote start inverter that we talked about a minute ago as well.
Yeah.
So you can charge a battery, like if you have a side by side or even your truck battery, you can charge that.
That's awesome.
But yeah, and then a USB port as well. You know, so
wow, so
you
plug
can
your phone right into it.
Plug right into it.
Huh.
Yeah, super simple.
And it's safe to run electronics like that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, you're getting, all of our inverters provide clean power, so less than 3% total harmonic distortion.
Love that.
So really clean power. Let's go to something bigger.
Ooh.
We're going to look at one of our hybrid series.
Love this.
So I think we're going to skip right ahead to...
Which?
Should we go to maybe our one of our big tri-fuels?
Sure.
Let's talk
Which
about
one do we have at
tri-fuels.
Costco?
Yeah.
Because can I just say that I just posted on our story that it's on sale.
Yes, it is.
I'm very excited.
You're right.
Everyone asks me when it's going on sale, and I want to make sure I announce it.
So this is our new... I'm sorry. I need the T. Hold on. Let me go back.
Yeah.
Tri-fuel.
Just check it to make sure you're paying attention, guys.
Here we go.
Oh,
it's in here somewhere. There we go.
There she is.
T07573.
And look at how beautiful it is.
I love the new gray.
I love the new gray.
I love the new gray.
Love it.
Yeah,
I think it's just sleek and
crazy amount of power. So this is on gas. This is going to get 7,500 watts running. Now on LPG has a little less BTUs than gasoline, and natural gas even a little less than LPG, liquid propane. But a lot of power. And
the trade-off is being cleaner and fuel efficient.
And you just don't run out of fuel too. So if you can hook this up to natural gas at your home, so if you have a barbecue stub in your backyard, or you can talk to a plumber and have a plumber come out and hook up a stub for you. If you run on natural gas, you just don't run out of fuel.
Save yourself a lot of money with gas prices right now.
Natural gas is a lot cheaper than either propane or gasoline.
Yeah.
But this is a powerhouse. It has 120 and 240 volts. It has 50 amps, 50 amp outlet. So right there. So that 1450 just 1450 is a 50 amp outlet, and you can get. at 120 volts, you can get 50 amps. At 240 you can get 240 volts out of that outlet as well, though.
Wow.
And it's really easy, guys. You just connect your hose to this little connector right on the front,
Yep.
Either for propane or for natural gas. It does come with the propane hose and regulator.
Yep.
If you need to connect to natural gas, you can
Get
purchase
one of those
natural
off our
gas
site,
hose
yeah.
through our site.
And we also have longer
25 foot natural gas, and we recommend that. Unless you're connecting this kind of out in your yard where maybe you have a stub that's near a fire pit or something like that, you're going to want the 25 foot hose.
For sure. To make sure you're staying.
You need to be
safe.
more than 20 feet away from the house.
Absolutely.
But it's so simple. You're basically turning this knob to gasoline,
the knob,
either gasoline or propane or natural gas. And then the knob on the side right there is how you choose between either natural gas or propane.
Love it. So easy. And it comes equipped with our CO alert. So if there is any carbon monoxide detected, it will automatically shut off your generator.
Yeah, so this thing's sniffing the air all the time. It's looking for a certain concentration of carbon monoxide, and it'll turn off, if it senses that. Yeah, so really, really great.
It is.
Yeah, there's lots of features.
On sale. This one that's on sale. $6.90. $6.90.
Is it?
Let me grab it. Let me make sure it's the right one.
I'm gonna find out right now. So this is it at Costco.com. But of course, in store, it's a little cheaper in store. It is. So in store, this is when does the sale start?
6/22. Here, I don't even
Okay,
know.
so it's going on sale. We still have a little bit of time. 6/22. So guys, starting June 22nd, this will be $6.99 in store.
$6.99, and it runs from June 22nd to July 24th. So you get it.
That's
you
an
could
insane
get it
deal.
right before you can get it for the 4th for that. Make sure that this is the one that he wants, but this is a steal. I mean, like steal.
Yeah. If you want to surprise your the dad in your life, that's kind of an amazing thing.
And I think that you can even if you want to bring them the box for Father's Day, I'm pretty sure Costco lets you purchase, go back, and then get your sale price on the sale price day. But
they do.
I'd confirm that, but I'm pretty sure I've done
Yeah,
that.
if you buy something,
if
you went and bought one today, then you can go back with your receipt during the sale period and they'll give you the difference.
I like Dad to open the box. So
that's a little secret with Costco.
Yeah.
They don't love doing that, but they will do it.
Yeah, so I didn't tell you that, but
that's great.
But for the 4th of July, this is a great. I mean.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Absolutely. So hit up Costco, the Firman Tri-Fuel 7573 T07573 is an awesome generator.
And it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Let's talk about just some accessories.
Oh, yeah.
I'll show you a couple of favorites in here. Of course, we talked about the natural gas hose. That's a 25-foot natural gas hose. This is kind of neat. This accessory isn't something we've talked about, but it's our 1810. What it does is it lets you connect 2 propane tanks to any of our dual fuel inverter or tri-fuel inverters. Yeah, so now actually any dual fuel or tri-fuel generator too. But if we had 2 propane tanks hooked up to that dual fuel inverter we were talking about,
how long is that going to last us?
Good grief.
Forever.
50 hours on 25% load? Yeah, a really long time. And again, we weren't drawing a lot of power from it. If you're running an air conditioner in your RV, you're going to use more power.
For sure.
And more fuel. But still, being able to connect 2 propane tanks is really great.
That's pretty awesome.
This is brand new as well. This is our 2035 retractable extension reel.
Okay, this is probably one that I'm super excited about that I think would make a really great Father's Day gift because, I mean, maybe it's just me, but I go crazy when I see all the cords in the garage. And I'm like poking around in Dad's stuff, trying to use stuff, but this would be awesome in the garage. Too. Like
any dad would love this.
It's just
you mount this to the wall and you plug it in, and then you've got 30 feet of cord that you can just pull out and use anytime you want. And it has 3 outlets on the end of the cord. And so really easy to use. If you want to pull it off of the wall, you can do that. You can take it with you.
That is even better.
Yeah, there's a little button that you can just release it.
Let's go hook up something outside.
Maybe you're going to carry it into the backyard.
Way into the back. Here in Arizona, we have big yards.
Yeah.
So
but using it in the garage is so easy.
Oh, it's great. I love it.
Yeah. This is an awesome gift for Dad.
Awesome gift.
And covers, of course. This is another thing that I love. So if you already have a Firman generator, if you're buying a Firman generator, all of our generators come with solid wheels, so they're going to last forever. But maybe you live in a place where you need to roll your generator across gravel or uneven ground or dirt or less mud even. This is our Firman 11-inch wheel kit. So it comes with pneumatic wheels. So they're air-filled, kind of big off-road tires.
Oh, it's like off-road tires for your gen. It's amazing.
And it also comes with an elongated handle, so beefier, longer handle. So basically, it makes the generator just bigger. So it's gonna roll easier. And then if you're somebody that's tall like me and you have a long stride, maybe every once in a while the generator, as you're pulling it along, is getting you in the heels. So this is a really great gift.
And it comes with everything you need.
It does,
great.
Different axles for either our 3650 or our 5700 or 8000 watt size generators.
Super easy to install. I've actually installed one.
I'm a big fan of this.
I love it.
Yeah,
that's a really good accessory.
We're going to do one more. Guys, these are inexpensive. These are our Velcro storage straps. So all of our cords ship with one of these wrapped around them. But we also sell them as an accessory. So they're only $6.99. And I use these for everything.
I was just going to say, I probably use them for more things than I do cords.
Yeah, like Christmas lights, hoses.
Anything imaginable that you want to keep, wrapped up. I got kids' toys wrapped in these things. I got,
They're so handy. They're super strong. So
really strong.
Our big 10-gauge cords weigh like 20 pounds. So being able to if it'll hold a 20-pound cord, it'll hold an awful lot of things.
Oh yeah.
And so it's got a handle that's all rubberized that you can it's easy on your hands. But it also has a nail hook there, so it's easy to hang it on a nail in your garage.
It's great. Yeah.
It's a 2-inch Velcro, so it's really heavy duty.
It's great.
I do really love these. And you can buy your dad a whole bunch of them, and he would just love it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This is something you'd have forever. Anyway, I don't know. I think that's probably it.
I think we covered a lot. If you have any questions, if you have any questions or you need help or suggestions and you just want more ideas or you have something specific in mind that you're trying to help power for your dad, give us a call or send us a message and we'll be happy to help shop for you.
Yeah. Guys, thanks everybody. We will see you next week and have a wonderful Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there.